Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Factorio. I am SeiferKatt, and I'm hoping for a longer stream than last time. So, first off, what I'm going to do is just make a couple of changes of things that I thought I'd fix last time, and just go straight into getting some things fixed before we start making copper and tin, like we've been so excited to do. Now, before we do that, I would like to fix these up because they are old and rusty and just simply not making enough water. In 30 minutes, a new level. Oh my goodness. Oh yes. I'm excited about talking about that in 13 minutes. That's actually worth talking about, as opposed to last time. It was a bit shockingly bad. Not bad, actually. Boring. The boring is bad, right? You never want to be boring. I'll make 2 of those. And then we'll 377 walk, so 378 could ramp up. That is true. I just see what you've done there. You've ramped up. Okay, well done. Well done. Friggin' ramped up and did a friggin' Tony Hawk Pro Skater move. What it did. Okay. So that's going to make water. What we're wanting to do is make sure these mineral catalysts are being constructed. And because this wasn't having enough purified water, that was all just kind of not going great. I was thinking that we've got all this oxygen and hydrogen that we're not using appropriately, and we'll deal with that another day. We do need to probably deal with that, though. But right now, it doesn't matter that much. So we'll grab some sand. Okay, so that's going to be my minerals. Now what I got to go do is go fight some hot worms in your area. What I'm going to do, I'm going to start making ammunition. Because I think ammunition is the future. I believe that ammo is the future. Now that's really easy. I'm actually going to probably sabotage science a little bit doing this, but at the same time, I don't give a crap. And then we also need some good old-fashioned steel. None of that newfangled steel, only good old-fashioned steel for me. Thank you very much. How am I going to do that? I've got a solution, but it's stupid and finagly. And that'll have to do. By finagly, I mean spaghetti as hell. Here we go. Fashion steel. Okay. That's going to make some bullets. I don't want more than 2 stacks, I think. And that needs to be torn down eventually anyway. So my goal... Oh, something else I need to fix urgently that I remember. So sulfuric wastewater is really full on my new thing, but not being pulled out at all from my old one. And sometimes you just gotta pull things from your old thing. Anyway, that was the first time I was arrested. Oh, and these need to... Okay, cool. Catalysts. Now, the problem we're running into right now is that wastewater doesn't actually have a limiter on it. And it needs a limiter on it. Waste. Greater than, please. Because this wastewater has about 179,000. So that's not good. What is good, though, is that very soon what's going to happen is it's going to be emptied out by this train. Okay. So we're going to start working on it. Now we're making bullets. Very good stuff. I would like to repair this turret. Just for fun. You know, it's what all the cool kids are doing these days. Repairing turrets. And I'll then need to figure out how to make tin, bronze, and copper. Yeah. Shouldn't be too big a deal. We'll go Factory Planner, which I am thoroughly enjoying now that I know how to use it. As usual, Solburn is right. Never wrong, that's the problem. Like, I think it's letting it get to his head, and by we, I mean entirely me. He's a humble lad, I think. It's hard to say for sure. Can't ask him. If you say, are you humble? And he says yes, then what do we do? If he says no, what do we do? Like, you can't ask someone, are you humble? It doesn't work that way. It gets confusing. Like shouting this sentence is false. Just gonna confuse everyone. You have some humble pie in your fridge? That's good. You got the pie in the fridge, and it's humble. That's good. For emergencies, yeah. Good idea. Emergency humble pie. You need in life. Now, very soon, once I get the tin copper done, and bronze, once I get tin copper and lead done, then I can start pulling a lot of this away, and it's going to be quite interesting. But for now, what I'd like to do is a little thing we like to call crime. No, what I'd like to do is create a new thing called tin, copper, bronze. Now, I want copper plates. How many copper plates do I want? I don't know, some, I guess. Enough for a yellow belt for now. One belt. I'd like tin. How much? Probably about the same, honestly. Just for now. And then bronze. Honestly, probably the same again. I've been streaming this whole time. I've been streaming for 7 minutes. I've been streaming for that long, Dave. But hello, welcome back. Okay. Tin. Color as copper. I don't know where we thought that was not copper. Yeah, we'll process it. That seems good. Copper ore through that. Okay, that's good. Then we need tin. Dave steal? Oh no, is Dave stealing things? Is Dave a criminal? You know the rules I have about criminals in this channel. Like first, but Dave's. Oh, Dave's. Okay. Well, I'm glad to hear Dave's not a criminal. Okay, then we matrix. And then we're done? Then we're done. Okay. And what I'd like to do is just have it so it makes sense. So, final products are at the top. No, final product's going to be at the bottom of this, right? Okay, and then the final products are made using coils. So we'll get the coils to the top. Then through fluids. Lost your ID. Then you were known as Dave. I guess that makes sense. Couldn't be professional Dave if you didn't have your ID, right? Is that the logic we're going with? Okay. That's good. Do bonuses not take... Oops. Did I mess everything up? No. One of these things is not in the right place. None of these things are in the right place. You know what? I don't care anymore. So that'll need a bunch of stuff, which is all quite accessible. So now we just got to build the things. So we click on that button. And then we go around collecting all the stuff, and then we just start fighting. Did you actually lose your ID, Dave, or is that just for a joke? Losing your ID is scary. 7. Let's discovered a cat cafe in your neighborhood. Yes! Hell yes! Okay, good to know. I was worried. Identity theft is no joke, especially if you stole your own identity. Hell yes, cat cafe. I mean, Dave, if you get the chance, if you're keen, I'd love to see some pictures of the cats. If you're able to. Sometimes cat cafes are like, hey, don't take pictures of our cats. And if that's the case, I fully respect if you can't. But if you can, please do. So 1, and then we need 8 more. Uh, 3. There we go. Your sister is like, that sounds dangerous. Cats run the place? Generally, they kind of do in any cat cafe I've been to. Like, they don't, but they also kind of do run the place. Okay. Let's move that back up there, because that does make more sense. I have to manually move it. Okay. Dangerous, isn't she? Wants to adopt one. I mean, let's be honest, the cat's not run everything as it is. About it. Come on, man, think about it. Cats already run our government. People think it's the lizard people. Nah, man, it's just a bunch of cats. 1, we need 2 more. And then once we can do this, then we can actually make our like little ball just a little bit more effective. Cats don't have owners, they have staff. It's a classic joke. It's always a good one, though. Okay, that's that sorted. We've got 4 assembly machines already. We do. Brilliant. Move that up. Oh, if I do that, hey, way better. Got 4 of those. Casting machines, we need 15 of them. My word, that's a lot. Alright. Well, I guess it's not that many. Well, actually, what's to stop us from... What if we turn these casting machines into level 2 casting machine? We only need 10 of them. Oh, look at me being smarter. Then we need meow power, indeed. Meow power, indeed. I will never disagree with meow power. So that's 5. And then we need 8, so 7 more. Run out of iron. Okay, that's fine. We can get iron. Probably. So we're still getting induction furnaces, I believe. It's going to take a while it builds everything, but let's not worry about that. Strandcasters. If I remember right, strandcasters need bronze, which is quite ironic since that's what we're needing. Yeah, let's make some more bronze. The good news is once we've done this, we will have bronze that we can just chuck in there. We just don't have bronze at the moment. That's what we're building. We need some tin as well, I see. I see. Thankfully, tin is not the main ingredient. But we do need a bunch of strandcasters. We've built 0 of them currently. We need 16. What if we just built 3 for now? Build 3 for now. You're in the process of getting them. On hindsight, now that I'm looking at it, maybe I should have built this thing backwards. Started at the bottom. Can't even make the oars. And that is not happy campers. Oh, I'm being contacted. My wife, I think, wants me to change the baby's nappy. So let me... You know what? I'm going to... Since we're doing a lot of crafting and stuff, I'm going to just let it craft so you can listen to the sweet sounds of Factorio music. Stone and iron. Okay. Let's go do that now. So I'm gonna go get that sorted, and I'll be back in a moment. And enjoy listening. No, you know what? I don't like it because it feels like I'm wasting time. I'll be back in just a moment, everyone. Just gotta change the baby. Change them into what? Well, I was going to change them, but then I looked around and I realized it's the best baby, so I'm not going to change it. All right, what are you guys doing? Am I seeing ducks? Is that what I'm seeing here? Am I seeing ducks? Oh, yeah, vanilla flavoring comes from there. It sure does. Okay, let's click it onto here this way. All right, I got to go through these memes. Duck with it's a Portuguese. Very good. Like that. It's a small duck. I like that. Oh, it's a crested duck. And it's a pug duck. Wonderful. Good job, everyone. Keep it up. Yeah, let's keep playing the game, shall we? So, I think making these level 2 casting machines is making things take a little bit longer, but I think that's fine. We would like some good sorting machines, some good old-fashioned sorting machines. I don't think we need too many. Well, we do actually need them because that's where they're being made from. Darn it. Sorting. Okay. I don't really know how many sorting machines we've got now. The rumor has it that Factorio is going to monetize. Every time you place an inserter, it's a microtransaction. Yeah, that's fine. I will allow it from them. Only them. Actually, no, I wouldn't play that game if that was a real thing. If Factorio did that, I'd be like, you know what? I don't need to play this game, and then I'd just be done. It is just really that simple. They're with their friends, right? Just abandon the game they love because, oh, apparently we charge money and now it's a problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many do I need? I only need 4 more actually. Maybe a stupid thing to do. Yeah, exactly. But I've heard John Riccatello is going to join them, so that I'm sure he'll make some good decisions. I mean, since when did John Riccatello make a bad decision about monetizing a game? Can't think of a single one. Can you? Topical. If they were smart, it'd be every inserter pickup and every inserter drop would be 2 separate transactions. Ah, yes. Now we're thinking about Riccatello's. Don't recognize that name? He was in charge of EA and he's currently in charge of Unity. So, if you don't recognize that name, maybe you would. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We do actually need one more. John Riccatello had the great idea that what you do is you charge Call of Duty, no, not Call of Duty players. You charge players for a gun reload when they're multiple hours into the game because they're invested. Is he the one that single-handedly destroyed Unity's trust and goodwill? Well, I don't know if single-handedly, but yes. Single-handedly implies that no one had a chance to stop that. And I don't know if that's necessarily true. I'm sure someone could have said no, but no one did. You know, all it takes for evil to flourish is good men to do nothing, as they say. Good men did nothing. Did it with both hands. I mean, sometimes you got to do it with both hands, you know what I mean? Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to put one of these cool spinny things here, also known as a cycle. Speaking not of EA's, speaking of EA, look, we must speak of the devil EA, because otherwise we learn nothing. So I understand we don't like EA, and I'm not saying anyone should. But in 3 hours into the game, you're not price conscious exactly, and that's the time to strike. Speaking of time to strike, almost got struck by a train. You've been struck by a train. Okay, quote add, bam. Wait, what was 501? Oh no. I wasn't unaware that we were that far ahead. My trains are so flat. Well, we're not allowed to talk about, excuse me, can you not talk about my flat trains? My flat tracks, I'm very self-conscious about how flat my tracks are right now. 501, actually 501 is a decent one. 501 is actually a really relevant point. But you know what? 501, actually, for a change, I'm not a monster. And that makes me happy. 501 is just the basic concept of humor. Don't punch up, don't punch down, punch lines. No. It's okay to punch down. No, it's okay to punch up. Shit, get it right, get it right. Punch bowl. I don't know. Punching a bowl seems like a bad idea. Okay, good. So, Punch Bowl? Punch Bowl SquarePants? Is that where we're going with this? Okay. You know what? We've got all this oxygen. I think we should use the oxygen. But before we worry about that too much, what do we need to bring in here? A road makes a circle. Is it called a traffic circle, a roundabout, a rotary, or something else? It's a roundabout, technically, as far as I'm concerned. But, you know, call it what you want. So we need to bring in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 goods. Okay. I call them roundabouts just because that's what we call them in New Zealand. But, you know, call it what you want, really. I'm not in charge of what you call things. Just don't call them maybe. Here's my number. Call me maybe. You know, if you're into it. Roundabouts. Where you grew up, they're rotaries. The traffic circle makes so much more sense. People would understand it. Yeah, see, when I hear rotary, I think like the phones, you know, rotary phones. The ones that go... You know the ones? You know the ones. Like the old style ones where you turn them. Like a tick, 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 tick. Yeah. I mean, those are rotary phones. And maybe they called that because they rotate. Rotate? Rotate? You damn fool. Rotary engines make that sound. Oh, maybe it's about the sound they make. Call them screwing with traffic. I don't know, I like roundabouts. They're not too bad, as long as people know what they're doing about them. So that's where the dangerous part is, because people don't really know what they're doing around roundabouts, it seems. So I wanted 5, right? Yeah. And out of curiosity, which way does this track go? It goes down. Of course it goes down. Why wouldn't it go down? So many drivers have no right being on the road. Oh, I mean, that's true. I came back home the other day to get, like, after getting some stuff for Lil K. I was like to Panda, well, like 6 people tried to kill me on the way back. She's like, what? And I'm like, well, I mean, they were just really dangerous on the road. That was more my point. They weren't actually trying to kill me. They didn't actually have ill intent. They were just terrible at what they do. Oh, well, that does make a lot more sense. Like, yeah. Not as dramatic, though, is it? Okay. That's not going to work the way I want it to. So we're doing it this way. Bridges for safety? Yeah, well, can't talk about that for another 3 minutes, and you know it. There's rules. There's regulations that we must follow, or else the stream will go to absolute bedlam. You want the stream to go to absolute bedlam? Please tell me if you do. I just need to know. Well, we've only been recording for 28 minutes, so I don't know. I don't know if it's time. Bedlam life. Bedlam is a ladder. Okay. Is it double bed? Double bed? Double bedlam? Oh, like double bed? No, it's... Wah! I was gonna just walk into there. I should be dead. Okay. It's always important to get your signaling done early. Get your signaling done early, then you'll be okay. Now, we're going to do 2 things here. One, we're going to allow this to go up. There's going to be a new trick. Oh my god, people love new tricks. But then we're also going to allow it down. I don't know if it's going to work as well as I think it's going to work in my head. The more I do it, the more I'm like, I don't think trains work this way. No, that's definitely not how trains work. If we had a little bit more of a... Okay, well that... Technically, yes. Only had some tight S-bends. Oh god, I know, right? Only I didn't shit-talk them last stream. Oh, last... I had the opportunity to not shit-talk them. No. I had to shit-talk them, and now look where I'm at. Wasting my landfill like some sort of chump. You know what? That actually worked in the end. I mean, worked. How much that worked is the real question, but that's okay. Alright then, well look. Now signals? Signals are good. We're doing a lot of chain signals this time, because that's usually where I go wrong. We can fix that up in post. Signals in the middle. Any signals? I'm not signaling the verticals. I suppose you're right. Shit. Yeah. My signaling is more chaotic than normal, but at the same time it shouldn't jam trains. So I'm going to call that a win. Potentially. All right, no, look, we got to talk about something, guys. It's time. Got time to go to Factorio.com and look into this. Okay, so it's time for FFF. Make sure there's nothing on my screen that says password or my emails or my S3 F3. Here we go. Let's talk about this. So let's talk about last week's one actually first, because last week's one I didn't really talk about. So you can do some cool things with rails now that you can like make them tighter, and that's nice, I guess. Look at that. You can go, ooh, I mean, it's nice. You can have tighter rails. That's cool. It allows you to do some funky stuff and have like tracks closer together. Awesome. That's great. Anyway, no one cares. This one was dull and I didn't talk about it last week because it was pretty dull. But maybe sometimes you got to be dull to be amazing. Because what if there were bridges? And this is the part where I audibly gasped last night while reading this, and I was like, Panda, look at this. I know you don't care, but look at this. And she's like, okay. I was like, oh, yes. So we're going to have elevated rails. Look at that. That is gorgeous stuff. That is the stuff of dreams. You have like these little things here, which like, I don't know. These things, I guess you need them every now and then just to make sure the rail sticks up. Zoom in a bit. Arendelle made those graphics supports. Yeah, so they're pretty awesome. I assume you need to support every certain number of squares. But look, you can go over a track. Isn't that cool? And then look at this. Look at this spaghetti. This beautiful spaghetti of trains. Beautiful. Every 20 or 90-degree turn. Perfect. That sounds great. I mean, look at this. That is beautiful. Look at those trains. Underground rails. There are no underground rails. They're all overland rails. Over things. I think what they were saying is underground rails are a bad idea because if a train gets stuck under... Wait, a train just disappeared there. Trains shouldn't just disappear. I think it was just at the end of the loop. I want to see it again, though. The long loop. Oh, that train just appears. Okay, so there are also ghost trains. That's scary. I wasn't expecting ghost trains. So be careful of ghost trains. Yeah, that train just disappears. No, you know what? It disappears, but the other train stays exactly where it is. No, it's a ghost train. It's literally a ghost train. Anyway, more cool things. Look at that. Awesome. And oh, look, they go over water. Oh yeah. Uh-huh. They go over water. Secret is in the next picture? What, this one here? What did I miss? Oh, the train's changing color? The trains do change color. That train goes to blue. Look at that. And then the train goes to white. Yes, I've noticed that. That's cool. That's fine. There's mods that do that. Look at that. Very nice. It was a good spaghetti. A good bit of spaghetti. Everyone loves spaghetti. I know I do. I feel like there was another ghost train there. So ramps are just a thing. That's cool. What else is there to say? Spaghetti. Lovely. Okay, so what does this all mean? Well, I mean, first off, you can really just have a whole thing that your entire base is run on overground rails. So that's nice. It is a mod? Yeah, I know, but it's not the same. Oh yeah, it's a mod, you're right. So this can be played in base Factorio if you don't want to play the spaced out expansion or going to space or whatever. That's cool. Another ghost. Yeah, and that's awesome. But what I'm also wondering is, spaced out is on oxygen included, same game. Hit rails deep into a base without ripping out their base. That's wonderful stuff, isn't it? But also, that means now there's like, before there was 3 layers, right? There was underground, which had belts go and pipes going through it, ground, which everything else goes, and now there's above ground, which rails go on. But can anything else go above rails? Now what they've kind of done is introduce the concept. You say no? Not yet. Other things could go there. Can't walk over rails. Okay. You can't walk over aerial rails, you're saying? Hmm. Okay. But still, there is like, you can't go walk underground either. My point is, maybe you can have things going over them. I don't know. Like, I don't know. Maybe it kind of adds like another dimension to the game. And I don't know if that really means anything, but I guess you could always use them as like, what if you could have like conveyor belts or over pipes? That's just what I'm thinking. Can't have rails over rails. No. Can manually pedal a train without fuel. That's a nice change. But anyway, that's what we got to talk about today, and I think I'm pretty happy about that one. I was supposed to pause this while doing that, but that's all right. Allow me to build my silos. I forgot the top layer. We got top layer of what? The robot realm. The robot realm was the flying realm. That's true. You are correct. I forgot the top layer. The robot realm is going to be an interesting one, actually, Dave. That's a valid point, because right now nothing uses the robot realm except the robots. But what if flying things exist? You know, like, I don't know, Cars or Cars 2, The Return of Lightning McQueen. You know, things, biters, yeah. Biters is actually the thing I was concerned about when I was saying that and got distracted by, for some reason, Lightning McQueen. Look, man has needs, and sometimes a man has to talk about Lightning McQueen. Okay? That train was moving incredibly slowly and tried to kill me. That train tried to kill me incredibly slowly. Was it going to be flying biters and AA guns? This is the first I've heard about AA guns. Sure, why not? This is literally the first I've heard about AA guns. Up drop. Up drop. I mean, why would you need special guns to shoot them? What's wrong with regular guns, eh? A regular gun can shoot a biter just as good. You just gotta aim upwards a bit. Don't tell me you're afraid of aiming upwards. I mean, it's not like a dogs can't look up situation, is it? Which we all know is true. Dogs can't look up. Okay, so what do we need? We need chalk. No, we don't need chalk. Chalk is not the most important thing here. We need stirritite. Stir. Which is just going to be crush. Oh wait, let's not do stirritite first. Actually, let's do chrontontium, chromium. Okay. Chron. We need obnomnium. And then we want stir. Kind of conflicted about the FFFs. It's fun to see the new stuff, but it spoils the surprise. Yeah, it is an interesting problem. I respect that problem as well, because it is a legitimate thing that means you don't have that anymore. Catalyst? Catalyst. Called catalysts? They are. Prop. Okay. And then we'll wire them up. Hey, Glacier. Highway style exchanges, maybe not the 3-layer ones. Yeah, probably not. I think they're going to keep them fairly low-key. Like some sort of Greek god of mischief. Oh, that's chalk. Less than 500, please. Where are you? Okay, and then that's... Loki is a Norse god. Yeah. Fairly low-key. 3,000 seems a reasonable number to come back for. And then finally we want chrontontium. And this will give us everything we need to make my delicious resources. Now, the problem is my bobloblium and my chrontontium is not designed properly, so we need to sort that out. Not really funny when I mispronounce things, not too much. I don't really care. It's not that I'm trying to be funny, it's that I just don't... I'm showing that much disdain for these items. That's what's actually happening. I'm not trying to be funny, I just don't care enough to try and pronounce them properly. Oh wait, we don't even have trains for that. Oh. It's a bit funny, but not really funny. It's not really a joke, it's more just indifference. You can't not say the word proper joke. Yeah, I could try to, but I also don't care. Because they're silly names. A senator died today. You don't know how to feel about it. They were 90 and shouldn't have been in office anymore. I mean, fortunately, the question is, were they a good person or not? And that shouldn't have to be a question you have to ask, but it's a valid one. Shouldn't matter. Someone is dead. That is always a bit sad. But then again, sometimes it's not the end of the world. I don't know who that is. Yeah, that's absolutely a political adjacency alarm. Oh, hello. Hello, train. See you. I was scared. Okay, so this is not really the train that we want here, but we're going to put it here anyway just because we're here and we can sort it out. Okay, so Obnom, cargo. Obnom crush, full cargo. Obnom crush. Ah! Went robbed. I heard it twice. Alright, full cargo. I mean, there's one thing you can count on in a SeiferKatt stream is being robbed. Like, I am just a thief, and I refuse to change my ways. You know what, we can just go out of drop. Okay, so that... What are the green dots on the map? The green dots on the map are gardens, I believe. They're gardens. Okay. So. Uncomplete all of these because I guess you don't want those completed yet. I just love seeing these quotes. I'm like, quote 400. I wonder what quote 400 is. Oh, do the time warp again. Okay, so if I'd done this properly, Sturtite would have been in the middle. But we didn't do it properly, and I am not changing it now. So, this is just what we're having to live with. We need 6 for copper, 5 for... Okay. Out of belts, how much is that going to be? It's going to be taking up one and a bit of a yellow belt. Gross, gross, gross. Can you recover landfill? No, you can't. But landfill doesn't really cost much, so it's not that big a deal. But it is slightly annoying sometimes. Well, you can't recover landfill, but what you can do is use blasting charges to make more water. So you can just do that infinitely, but it doesn't really solve your problem, does it? If anything, it just kind of makes your problem continuous. Shoot. A bit closer? No, that was where it belongs. Okay, great. Oh, that one just seems a bit tighter. Interesting. I wonder why that one's tighter. Doesn't really matter. Why is there no quote 0? It doesn't even ask. It doesn't even try to give you quote 0. It's very rude that way, isn't it? Okay. Well, the good news is blue should be enough. So which one's this? This one is Obnom, which means this is tin. Okay. What we'll do, put this over here. And put this one over here. Up to 1, 2, 3, 4. We're only up to 502? 502. Don't worry, we'll get to 1, 2, 3, 4. It's just going to take a little while. Omnomnium. Omnomnomnomni. Exactly. Yeah, that one makes people sad, and I kind of enjoy the sadness. I mean, does that make me a terrible person? A little bit, yeah. One, two, three, four. You heard the 7, 8, 9? Heard that. Cool. Now, if we did it like this, but nicer. I do like things being a bit nicer. That's about as good as we're going to get, though. Okay. Cool. So that's going to get the tin sorted out. Oh, hey. More resources. Lovely. Now, what we're going to do, here's the plan. That's going to be the resources. That's going to be the resources. But that going to be the mineral catalysts. We put it right through the middle. Genius, one might say. I think you already know what's my most dreaded quote. It's quote 50. It's not my most dreaded, but it's the one I like have to explain what the context was. The dread quote, Roberts. Yes. Quote 50 is the one that I'm like, the context is very important on that one. Arm should be able to swing to an angle. Yeah, I think arm should be able to swing to an angle, but I think there can be a point where you just kind of swing in too much. Yeah. See, the context for that is very, very important. My dad saw that quote and he was like, excuse me? And I'm like, I was talking about dragons, and it's true. White dragons are very stupid. Animal intelligence. But, you know, it doesn't look good. It does look like I'm making some sort of racial claim. And I wasn't. I was talking about dragons. Did I intentionally tell him to did I tell him to intentionally pick the worst quote? No. But it was, the quote database was fairly new at that time. And so yeah, it was all fairly new at the time, so it was like that was pretty surprising. Also, I figured he would enjoy the white dragon joke. I don't think he understood like, cause my dad used to play D&D back in the day, but I don't think he was any more amused by it because of the D&D knowledge, to be honest. I think he was still like, no? Okay. Understood. Yeah, no, that's... I think I need this to go the other way then. Dragon intelligence based on type? Yeah. So, well, it's not based on type, but different dragons have different intelligence levels, you know? White dragons are about as smart as animals. I mean, they get smarter, but never that much smarter. Like, they're not like gold dragon intelligence, which is damn... Oh, hello. I was wondering when you guys were going to be relevant. Right now, it would appear. But yeah. I don't know what the smartest dragons are. I think it's golds, but I don't know. Nor do I really care. Dragons just sort of exist, right? Dragons, they exist. Okay, that was easy. Good job, everyone. Makes it worse is I think it's a rank in the KKK. Wait, what? Dragons? I mean, thankfully I don't think KKK has a, like, foothold in New Zealand. I certainly hope not. Don't worry, we've got other racist groups, but I'm pretty sure the KKK is not one of them. Which, you know, small blessings, I suppose. Dragons don't really exist. You shut your mouth, sir. How dare you? Oh, okay. You know what? Yeah, you know what? I think you were right, because the fact that it immediately didn't like that. AK is why you have anti-mask laws in parts of the US. I mean, yeah, I can see that. Yeah, you know what? That's a valid political agency alarm. Thank you very much. That's a valid one. Okay. How do I balance sorting? What do you mean? What do you mean how do I balance sorting? I haven't worried about sorting yet. Just get a hat for it, really. Choosing which sorting to use. Generally, if I can do it with the catalysts, I'll do it with the catalysts every single time. Because I am SeiferKatt. If catalysts are not available, then we'll sort it. I'm not sure what you mean. You know, I enjoy that joke. I have used that joke before. There's some self-reflection. How do I balance sorting? Don't really worry about it. I don't, I don't understand the question. I'm sorry. You weren't really joking? Oh, I assumed that. I mean, catalysts, if available, is always the rule, because catalysts are good. And if not, then we'll work on that. Once we're done with these, then we need to start thinking about the... What do you call them? Oh, that's wrong. Oh, they're slightly they're one off. That's cute. And vaguely annoying. Okay, wait. Bubble sort, insertion sort. Oh no. 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 I'm remembering computer science and I'm remembering it going very badly. Very badly indeed. Yeah, that should be good. And then once we get a resource that we don't have, good. Resource do we not have? I'm frankly not sure. Certainly one of them. That's a list. They are a list. Have I got these around the wrong way? Yep, I do. Well, the good news is easily fixed. The way you fix it is you just do it this way. Problem solved. what a problem solution moment. And then these should all be copper. Oh, sorry, tin. Oh man, I am so excited to see these pictures of cats. Whenever you get to go, I mean, there's a cat cafe in Auckland that I've been meaning to go to. I went to them once when they were in the city because I lived in the city, and it was awesome. And Panda took some cute pictures of me with the cats, but then they moved to like somewhere else, and I haven't been able to go since. Yep, I will show you pictures of the cats in just a moment. Let me just figure out what I was lacking. Power poles. Okay. Just finish that thought, and then we'll, okay, we're gonna need some more copper as well. All cats are great. No, all cats are good. Not all cats are great. Is a cat cafe different from a bookstore with free-range cats? If you pay to go to specifically see the cats, yes. All cats are great. All cats are good. Oh, that's the problem. How do we know it's not all? No, I see the I see the political adjacency alarm there. Okay. Let's look at some cats, shall we? How many cats did you want to see? Did you want to see 3 cats? Because here they are. Maybe even 4 cats, actually. Okay. Nope, that's the wrong button. There we go. Awesome. That's cheating. Those are kittens. All of them. What's up with the dithering? I'm not sure. Not sure what's up with the dithering. They're just dithered cats. What can I say? It's just how orange cats are sometimes. I mean, it just seems to be only on the... No, it's just dithered all over. No, I see it. I see it. Good. You're voting for all, like, the cat picture in general. That's what you're voting for. I don't know what's up with that. Maybe I'll try unplugging the camera and plugging it back in again later. Blame Steve's cam? Exactly. All right, 3 people say it's a good cat, a great cat, so it's probably the cats voting for themselves, and 1 person says not a great cat. Fair enough. The button does not quite do what I want it to do. I need to fix that. Okay. So we've got power lines. In fact, that's done now. Like I start that with, I know it's all in good fun, but don't. Never blame in anger. You know what? That may be true, but I don't want to be in a situation where someone is sad and doesn't want to contribute because someone got mad at them on the internet. That's always why that bit's there. I know it's me probably just being a little bit like, yeah, it's not really that big a deal, but... Yay. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not just promoting a safe space. It's also the fact that I want people to be able to be free to like go, hey, have you tried this? And if it goes horribly wrong, I don't want people to be like, stuff you, Greg, you idiot. I'm like, no, Greg was offering advice. It's a safe space. Exactly. It's a safe space. Don't take out your anger on Greg. He's doing his best. He's had a hard day, and he's just here to chill out and watch a stream. Now, what we're probably getting is almost full of sulfuric acid, which is awesome. Okay, I'm really looking forward to speeding up these inserters that will be coming in. Probably about the time that we get the bronze all sorted out. So, now that we have this, what I would like to do is... the ore filtering. Okay. Ore processing, okay. What we're going to do... keep that tight. Always keep it tight. Always be tight. That's the rule. That's 10, and how many of those do we need? We need 7 of those. Why are we making more copper? What I don't understand. Because we need more copper for bronze? We need more copper for bronze! That makes sense. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Rad. And then what we'll do is we'll pop it out this side. That's not the only thing we're popping out of the side, if you know what I mean. That's right. Copper. Coppery boy. And that'll make our processed copper. Copper in a field? That's a crime. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You know what they say, don't do crimes unconsensually. Only consensual crimes here, people. I'm all about consensual crime. Part of me just wondered what that actually means, and then I had an answer, and only do crimes that pay. Exactly. Part of me was like, what does that mean? And then I'm like, I have an answer, but I'm not entirely sure I like it. So we're not going to go further into that thought. I mean, if we're really struggling, which I think we are, what we could always do is just grab some of this tin and just chuck it up into here, where it'll make us a bunch of stuff. Is it tin that we're lacking? It is tin that we're lacking. And iron, but iron's usually a problem. No, tin's not a problem, it's iron. It's always iron. Okay, that's fine. If only we had more copper, we could do this easier. Whatever. We don't. And I'm not having copper. I'm not doing all this just to get copper. Okay, so that's that bit done. Then we need to make our ingots. Ingot, do do do, dibba ba ba, ingot, do do, yeah yeah. All right, I'll be honest. I was listening to Mbop on the radio the other day, and I was like, "Well, that's a song I'm never gonna get get out of my head." No. No is fair. Yeah, yeah. I was just like, Mbop, what a song. I hate it. Thanks, I hate it. You'd forgotten it was a song? Well, you're welcome. I'm glad I could help you. Remember that it was a song. Okay, I don't actually care to get copper in here, so that's fine. We're not going to. This is gonna make, oh shoot, this is gonna make 1.7 belts of copper. One way to get a song out of your head, put a worse song in your head. That's true. Let's not torment people that way. Thankfully, it ends up being one belt, which makes sense because that's what we wanted. Did Call Me Maybe stuck in your head for a week? Actually, no, hang on. I love Call Me Maybe. I don't know why I said yikes. I think I was literally singing that song like about 10, 20 minutes ago. And hi, Zoe. How you doing? We could go get more landfill, or we could not. We could stay here and just keep working. The song that never ends. That was a classic song to annoy people. Like that's a classic. And people started singing it, not knowing what it was. Okay, we're not doing that. How do you start singing a song not knowing what it was? What are you, an idiot? Sorry, just heard what I said there. What are you, children? Idiots! Mr. Ed Seif just insults children again. Alright, so... smaller self-contained blocks. Is that a bigger fish? Yeah, it's a Santa Ray. There he is. Look at him. Lovely fish at first sight, but don't anger them. Yum. Fish. Doesn't give you any extra health than a regular fish would, which is kind of disappointing. Okay, blast furnaces. We need 6 of them. Something's happened. Why did it not pop up? Rude. Okay. What are we researching anyway? What are we working towards? Rubbers? Do I need rubbers? Not right now. Go on, say it. I know one of you people are thinking it. Do it. I cannot for your frivolity. Look, BRB. All right then. Okay, we now need to get the chark in. We don't need that much chark, so we can go into... Oh. Okay. You need chark. Okay. That's pretty good. What do we need now? Blast furnaces, which we have. We've constructed them already. Here's something that we prepared earlier. Spaghetti? I mean, this is pretty organized. I don't know what you're talking about. This is pretty organized. This is the downside to Factory Planner. I'm actually planning things in advance. This is more organized than I normally go. So don't you start that spaghetti, because this is not spaghetti. This is the most organized SeiferKatt's ever been. Low barrier to entry, I suppose. Or your abomination. Fair enough. Okay, so it's going to make 1.7 belts of copper, did I see? Oh, those are done, by the way. What am I looking at? Hang on, sorry, I'm confused. Yeah, okay, sorry, no, that's what we're working on now. My boy. Yeah, so it's going to make 1.7 belts of copper. Okay, so at this point we actually really need to consider doing this differently and actually outputting like that. And this last one does both. Yeah. Okay, so what we need now is a few things. Oh, we probably need to set this up to be... Oh no, I forgot about that we needed oxygen. Shoot, shootity, shoot, shoot. How big a problem is oxygen? Eh, not that big a deal, actually. Oxygen is only a problem if you don't have any. That's true. Excuse me. It is one of those standard oxygen not included problems, though, isn't it? Which I do so love very much. Okay. Here is the plan. Go like this. Do that for all of them. Okay. And then the other one, which is just a standard friendly boy, does that. Then there's no room for power poles. That's all right. We'll work that out in a moment. And power poles, do you even need them? Probably not. Just do that. You got plenty of room for power poles. Just do that. You got plenty of room for power poles. Look at that. Perfect. Guessing I don't have substations? I don't even have substations researched, man. Substations are miles away. A little bit's annoying me. No, substations are a little while away, so... I mean, we're still using wooden poles, so... Why does Woob keep enabling our spaghetti habits? Because spaghetti is delicious. Only logical explanation I have for you. Okay. That gets the copper sorted. Once we get the oxygen, which we haven't actually sorted that out. Do I have even access to steel poles? I do. I just don't make them. It's coming. Once we get lead done, then we start building the mall, and then we'll get steel poles, and we'll stop using wooden ones. It's all coming. Don't you worry. It's all part of the plan. Future. Future plans. Future plans, future stands. That's what they say. Oh, that shouldn't be there. And yet it is. Okay, that's fine. Plastics. We do need plastics. Wow, making wood poles late game in base Factorio is kind of crazy. I love it. It's a level of I don't know what I'm looking for there. How many strain casters do we have? We still need 16 of them, so we still need 13 more strain casters. Uh-oh. We do not want to be here. Maybe please leave. I wish you not be here. I am being summoned again by my wife. Wonder what's going on. Alright, I'll be back in a second, everyone. Alright, sorry about that, everyone. I have returned. That reminds me, Dave, are you here? I had a story for you, Dave. I do have a story for other people as well if they're here, but I know it's a story that Dave would enjoy it, so I want to know if Dave's here. It's a very Dave-centric story. Dave-centric is probably not the right word, but it's a story that I know Dave would appreciate. Because it involves a duck. And we all know how this man loves ducks. Sounds like I'm actually insulting the man when I say it like that. Oh, hello, Dave loves a duck. Sure do. Bronze, okay. Not here. Remind me I've got a Dave. When Dave pops up again, remind me I've got a story for him. I think he did say he was lurking. Okay, bronze. Strain casting. I'm not really going to get much out of the strain casters right now, but that's okay. As long as I... Quite honestly, as long as I start making them, it's probably fine. Okay. Anyway, it didn't really have to do much. I just needed to, like, move some things around. Because Panda has Lil K stuck on it. So it was just easier for me to go in there and move stuff rather than wake him up. How things are sometimes, you know. Baby's asleep, try not to wake the baby. It's the basic rule of life, you know, as a parent. The baby's asleep, don't you bleepin' baby. Alright. Do we need more of these, by the way? No, we got enough of them. Okay. I think we can just do a quick walk over here. A quick jaunt, as they say. Oh. Okay. To have that under control. Okay, so now what we could do is actually start making things. We just get copper going now, right? Let's just do... Well, actually, once we've done this, we do have copper going. Well, if we just take one full belt and turn it into inductions here. Induction furnaces ready? Oh yeah, we do. Don't worry. I was worried. Don't. Bloody stop worrying, thief. I hear you worrying one more time. Bang, zoom, straight to the moon. That's not how it happened. That was just an analogy for a man beating his wife. I think about that bit from Futurama a lot. I don't know why. Just do. One of these days, bang, zoom, straight to the moon. Horrifying. You want 5 of those. Gonna make my a delicious copper fluids. Not wheat. And I should know it's not weird because I said it before anyone else questioned me on it. Oh yeah, we need to get... Oh, we need to get oxygen sorted out. We don't need much in the way of oxygen, so what we really need is a air filter and some chemical plants. In fact, could we... That fit there. Did this. Air filter... 3 chemical plants, which we easily have. 2, 3. Oh my goodness, it's perfect. Perfect boy. That. Every now and then I just do things perfectly and it surprises me every single time. Never mind. I've messed up. I do things perfectly. Never mind. I've messed up completely. Yep, that's Seif. That's the Seif we all know and tolerate. Actually, no, never mind. We're back to being perfect. And nitrogen is terrible, so we just throw it up into the air. Do you really need to stop wasting oxygen, though? It's a crime that we're doing it, and we need to stop. But right now, I don't care. Hey, Maholic, welcome aboard, everyone. Playing Starfield, continuing that, eh? How are you enjoying Starfield? We've already had a shout out from Maholic. How's everyone doing? Thank you for the raid. For those who don't know, I am SeiferKatt, and we're playing Factorio Seablock, which, for those who do not know Factorio, this is a terrifying way to look at Factorio, but those who do know Factorio, it's just a heavily modded version of it. How's Sandman? Sandman's going good, thanks. I was confused for a second. Okay. Hi. So, we need straincasters. How many straincasters do we have ready? We want 8. Don't have 8. What I'd like to do is if we then build along this way. No, you, it's just Maholic, Wes, me, and Sleeping Doof. Oh, fair enough. You know what? I never know who's there. 8, that's more than 8 people. But that's okay. I always just want to make sure I introduce myself properly. Never know who's new. I don't want them feeling like thrown in somewhere and they don't know what's going on. I mean, I don't know what's going on, but that's not really the point. That's more of a failing on my part. We want 8. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Brilliant. Everyone should be welcome. Even everyone should be welcome. Oh, your channel's still dying, is it? Oh no. Look at that. Okay, so that gets my stuff. Panda and Baby, they're doing well. Yeah, they're doing okay. They have their good days, they have their bad days. I'm specifically talking about the baby there. Panda's doing well. Panda's doing well. Baby's got a lot to learn, but Baby will get there. Baby will figure it out. Okay, he's just got a lot going on right now. No? I don't like that. You know what? Resources are infinite. Speaking of which, I've been trying to play Off-World Trading Company lately, just because I'm like, this is a game I've always wanted to learn how to play. And I've just been playing it offline, and I can't even beat it on the easiest level. And I'm just like, well, I feel pretty terrible right now. I'm like, what am I doing wrong? I mean, the answer is losing. What I'm doing wrong is losing. But I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong to stop losing. Like, losing is clearly the problem, but I'm not sure how to fix it. Have I tried winning? I have not tried winning. That's probably it. Always nice to know the problem is just lose less. That's going to make Oh yeah, that can go on this lower belt for now. Okay. So we're kind of done there, but we're also not because we ran out of strain casting machines. That's okay. The important thing is it's being made, right? I just sort of hide this. I saw, what's his name? Lee do this and hide something behind his picture. Unfortunately, it's a bit bigger than that, so we can't really do that. I don't really like the infrastructure space it's taking up. I wish I could make it smaller. I suppose that's why you subfloor. If I did that, then would it be smaller? It would be smaller, and then you can. Oh. And how do you go back down to the subfloor though? Cannot. You just live here now. Okay. Fair enough. Okay. Anyway, so this is a good amount of copper. I don't really know what we're doing with lead. Lead just seems like something that we're just going to make and then just be like, okay, we're done with that. What does lead actually need? Lead needs chromium and rubite. Yeah, that seems like something that... We have rubite over here. We could always bring chromium and just make lead here. Not a terrible idea, honestly. We'd also need to bring in mineral catalysts. But the more I think about it, the better idea it is. And you know it's a good idea when you just keep thinking about it. You go, that's a great idea. I mean, we need chromium in there, obviously, but we can make chromium. We're making it now. And I know it's not called chromium, but I refuse to call it the correct name. Oh, we've created a lot of sand. That's good. Okay. SeiferKatt. That'd be Alpha. Rat. Like... Rat. Damn, this is a good new name. I love it. I've only just met him, and already I love him. I've only had Rat for 5 seconds, and if anything happened to him, I'd kill everyone in this room and then myself. I love that meme. You know what? I respect that. This is also when I realized that Solburn's actual name is like Chronium. I don't know how to pronounce it, and I stopped trying. But yeah, that's actually Solburn's name, and I've been like butchering it, and that's why he's getting annoyed. Which is fair enough. Crony capitalism, that's the one. I don't know how that's politically adjacent, but yes. I mean, by the way, why is Top Cat question mark? That reminds me. Thank you for reminding me. Hey, Turtle. Turtle Jackets. I need your attention. I need specifically your attention. Thank you. How long has Turtle been here? Has he just said something for the first time? It was a month. It was the 26th of the 8th that he redeemed Top Cat. It was a month. It has been a month. You are now Eternal Top Cat. Trust me, I looked multiple times. Please work. So, Turtle of Jackets is now the Eternal Top Cat. Congratulations, Turtle of Jackets. You did it. So, with that, we start a new round of Top Cats. Yeah, I know, it's crazy. I was monitoring it, and I was like, I wasn't mentioning it. I was being very quiet because I saw it coming close, and I was like, oh, it's coming very close. So, Top Cat is now enabled for 500 points. Can Turtle of Jackets become Eternal Top Cat twice? Absolutely. I Am the Sky is the new Top Cat. It begins again. Will you be able to survive on the top of this mound for a month at 500, 1,000 points for the next one? I'll be honest with you, probably not. But hey, that's the game, isn't it? Too much pressure. You don't have to do anything about it, Turtle. You just won. You waited too long. You did. Did wait too long. So, Turtle, if you would like to make any decrees, I am actually willing to consider a decree at this point. If you don't want to make it now, you've got until next stream to make a decree. Okay, let's see a cat from the calendar. So if you wish to make a decree, you're absolutely welcome to. And let's get a cat. Still dither? Really? Maybe just dithers on orange cats. Will there eventually be a trial of combat between the Council of Top Cats? I don't know. I think we'd need at least more than one Top Cat first. And I don't know how long it took to get one Top Cat, Eternal Top Cat. I think it took a while. I haven't really tracked how long it took. But yes. I mean, a double Eternal Top Cat would be insane. But right now, I mean, there can be a more Top Cat, which is someone who spent more points, but right now it doesn't matter. Turtle Jackets is the winner. There is no one like Turtle. How many orange cats do we have on that calendar? I don't know. Some? That's more of a tawny cat. I wouldn't say that's orange. You are unique. You are. You're the only Eternal Top Cat until someone finally gets it. And that's going to take at least a month, but probably a lot more. And is deemed a great cat with 67% of the votes, with 4 yeses. A little bit contentious, this cat. A little bit contentious. Sometimes that's how cats are. Sometimes cats are a little contentious. All right. So, good news, we got copper. Eternal Top Cat decree. See if he needs to do something nice for himself. I don't know what that means at this point, but I will consider that. I will certainly do something nice for myself. I don't know what it is. Like a snack? Do I need to get a snack for myself? I do like snacks. Not immediately, but eventually. Don't worry, I'll get onto it. I'll let you know. I'll let you know when I do something nice for myself. Okay, so that's the copper for the bronze. That's good stuff. Now we need to get the tin sorted out, don't we? Ah, shit. Nope, it's fine. We can sort this out. It's fine. We got it sorted. We got it sorted. Just the moment when you look at it, you go, there's no room for this. What was I thinking? How can I say that you're right if you have no mouth? Look, Wes, you don't need to be so insecure around here, okay? You just don't need to worry about it. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Okay. The more I look at it, the more I realize that we have a tiny bit of an... Actually, no, we don't have an issue. What we got to do is be better. Easy fix. Is it an easy fix? We do this. That gives us a bit of extra room. On the mask? We can don the mask. Okay, so have you heard the concept of breathe, dude? Breathe. Alright, Oh, we got minor issues here that if we moved everything one up would be fine. We're not in that position, are we? How do we get this oh, you know what? Easy way. You just get the chalk to go around the bottom. Derp. So easy. We were there trying to make everything complicated, but it's way easier than that. Most things in life are. That was silly. If we go down like this, oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's wonderful. Here you go. Almost like I could have placed this whole thing, this whole oxygen producer in a better place, but hey, we're here now. Okay. So, like that, I think is good. I need a lot more air filters. Do I? Not for this. This I'm fine. I mean, I will in future, of course, but for now, I think we're okay. And this is going to output 1.2. 1.2. Wonderful. Okay, and then we're going to make processed copper. Sorry, tin. What I might also do is connect this like that. That's pretty good, right? Because that way we can shimmy it over to the side. Sometimes you need to know when to shimmy. That's what my old high school teacher always taught me. They didn't teach me that. Just, yeah, that'd be strange. Hello, time zones. New Zealand shifted by an hour last weekend. We did indeed. Daylight saving. Our daylights have been saved. Previously, they were talking about not saving our daylights. They've saved them. It was dangerous. You're shifting in a month? Okay, awesome. And then it's like basically gets shifted by 2 hours at that point. Happens like this twice a year, and it's always strange. You're keen to stop daylight robbery? Oh, what are you, some sort of superhero? Alright, and then we want... how many of these? 5 induction machines. Okay, so the exact same number, really. Makes sense, actually. Wait. Oh, the last inductions are for the bronze. You're tomorrow? Okay. Well, see, Zoe, since you're in Australia, all that happens for you is I just go back to the time that I always was. Like, nothing changes for you. We just go back to normal. Which is the only time you'll ever hear me say, we go back to normal. There ain't nothing normal about this stream. I guess there's a couple of things normal about this stream. I don't know what they are, but I'm sure there's a couple of things. Love daylight savings. It's nice being warm and light until 9:30 p.m. Yeah. I mean, yes. Okay. That's that done. And that's that done. So now what we need to do, wonder why we did it so close, because now there's no room for anything. Wah wah. Oh, hey, Mojo. Now I can bring the copper into that side. Okay, see, we don't... oh, whatever. Yeah, we better now? No. We have run out of stuff. Run out of copper. Hang on a second. I can't tell where we can find some copper. The ooh bird will be oohing at 7? The ooh bird? What ooh bird? What the hell is the ooh bird? This is an Australian custom I'm not aware of, or is this just a thing for you? The ooh bird. Ooh. All of a sudden I'm back into the idea of this bird. I was kind of not keen on this bird, but now I'm all up on this bird. Dude, Sims is a fine game. Anyone who plays Sims is a gamer. It's the uwu bird. It is. What the? It sounds like it's just blowing into a pipe. Alright. Why is that bird blowing into a pipe? What would compel a bird to do such a thing? Okay. Alright. Oh. Sims is a fine game. And if anyone enjoys playing The Sims, you are absolutely a gamer. I don't gatekeep that shit, because why would you? Like, and furthermore, I mean, what does it matter? If someone enjoys playing a game, why should it matter to me? Like, if you enjoy playing Call of Duty and I don't care for it, then enjoy playing Call of Duty. I don't need to enjoy the games you play. If you enjoy Counter-Strike, enjoy it, please. If you enjoy Valorant, please enjoy it. I hope you do. Like, no sarcasm. Mary, King of the Bush is he. Is that the next line? I never really knew the next line. I mean, you know what? If all you play is Candy Crush and you think you're such a gamer, congratulations, you are a gamer. That's as simple as it gets. How dare I like a game that you don't like? Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the discourse these days, unfortunately, isn't it? Eee, how dare you like this game? Mojo, that's the one I remember. I mean, sure, yeah, that sounds like a great idea. I mean, I played some Candy Crush in my day. I had fun. You know, I had nothing better to do, and so I played some Candy Crush. It was awesome. Cool. Good on him. He's a gamer. Like, it's none of my business to it's none of my business to give people a label. The only game I really play on my phone these days is Marvel Snap. But then again, that game's awesome. I love me my Marvel Snap. Oh, snap. So good. Slot machine. It's not a slot machine. I've seen this argument a couple of times, and it's really confusing to me. Like, it's we need to gyrate it. It's just really confusing. Like, yes, you can spend money on it, but okay. Well, Wes, I mean this politely, but we're not talking about your YouTube video right now. I'm glad you're enjoying it, but we're not talking about it right now. Okay. So that makes my liquid bronze, which is a radical. Then we need 10 casting machines. What the hell was I thinking? I have 10 casting. I heard you have 10 casting machines. Okay, I guess I was thinking correctly. Okay. Played Magic on your phone. How good was Magic on your phone? That's my question. Doesn't seem like it'd be a very good, well-made game on the phone, but maybe I'm wrong. Wouldn't be the first time. And let's be honest, it won't be the last. It's the same as on desktop. Well, there you go. That's fine. Okay. So that's bronze being manufactured, and will make us approximately a full belt's worth, which would be what I like to define radical. Or, if you put it another way, totally tubular. Okay, so that is the bronze. What does it see standard on bodacious? I'm a fan of Bodacious. It doesn't get. You know what? Bodacious doesn't get enough use. I'm keen on Bodacious. I don't think about it very often, but Bodacious, good word. A++, would use to traumatize teenagers. Actually, that's slightly wrong. You need to do that. That way it connects properly. Okay, so that is everything except my strand casters, which now that we've got all this bronze, we can just be like, and just build the strand casters. How many do we need? We need 3 plus 8. You can do it. You can hear the numbers turning. 3 plus 8, that's 11. He needs one more. Okay. Wait. And then we just need to figure out how to put trains in here. Three plus 8 equals 11. Quick maths. Was I wrong? I don't think I was wrong, but now I'm like concerned. I got it. Sweet. That's the worst part where I'm like, was I my maths wrong? Please say my maths wasn't wrong. Probably still 11. Probably. Okay, you know what? We're done with that. That's good. Now what we're going to do is get the strain casters, and we are diggity done. And we have just more fine minerals or metals to use. And 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then tin me up. Oh, hell, I didn't consider what happens if we need wires. You know what? We'll make this big enough so when we want wires, we can just chuck wires into the whole situation, eh? Dave, you Owen, come back to. Look, wait, do you want to hear a quick story about a duck or not? I do have a quick story about a duck if you want it. You're just going to go to bed. That's okay. You're allowed to go to bed, but I do have a quick story about a duck if you want. Yes, you do. Okay, so I was coming home from work the other day, and a car was pulling out of a driveway, and there was just a duck walking behind the car, just quacking. And I'm like, all right, that's cool. And then it saw me, and it just started going, losing its absolute goddamn mind, like quacking and just approaching me really aggressively. And I'm like, what is this duck? And I'm like, oh shit, Dave's got me now. And then I realized, looking ahead of me, there was a duckling. And I'm like, oh, I am directly between the duck, like the mother duck, and its baby, and it's not happy about this. And I was just like, I ducked out of the way, if you pardon the pun. And it was just immediately met up with this little duckling, and it was happy. But it was just like, I'm like, holy shit, duck, what is your oh, that's your problem. I'm so sorry. And it was cool once I got out of its way, but It was really angry at me, and I did not know why. I was quite scared for a moment. Ducks are the dolphins of the land. Maybe. Agent 89423 achieved his goal. Yeah, no, I was thoroughly intimidated. Like, not even joking. Thoroughly intimidated. I was like, oh shit. This is where I die. Okay, I'm exaggerating a little bit, but still. Ah, none of them are offset. Right. Yeah, but it was protecting its child, and I think the car already made it agitated, because I think what happens when the car was pulling out, the duckling probably ran away, which meant it was no longer next to the mother duck, and I think that's where it all sort of went wrong. I was in the wrong place at the wrong time. I think that's what happened. But he's going to sleep now, isn't he? Okay. So that's tin. Yeah, anyway, that's the story. You can sleep now. Thank you for indulging me in my duck story. That really shouldn't be there, and it's kind of annoying that it is. That's okay. These should be also making minerals. They are. That's good. We do need to improve these electrolyzers. Story of Calidus? I didn't set up the beam emitters. David Attenborough's voice would help. It does. I bet that. Fortunately, I am no David Attenborough. Steve's voice will do in the meantime. You can just turn on David Attenborough. I promise I won't be offended. I will 100% understand. 95% understand. 72% understand. Look, my understanding levels will differ depending on how I'm feeling on the day. But I'll get it. What happened to Top Cat? What do you mean? Oh, you didn't see. Turtle of Jackets is Eternal Top Cat. He made it. Made it a full month. Yeah, I know. He made it a full month. That was officially the point where we reduced the cost. So you ever have to relinquish your top hat now? Oh, your top cat. All right, I see what you did. Good. And that's why he gets a VIP icon, because top cats get VIP icons. I think that's reasonable. And if top cats don't, who does? I used to put VIP icons for people that I recognize, and I got sort of forget about that, so I was like, I turned them off because I got like what if someone feels like they should be here a lot and they're not, and I don't think that, so I was like, quote masters. Valid point. I actually need to give you a special thing in the Discord as well, special color. That's true. Maybe quote keepers do need to a VIP. Only for top cats. You almost had me there. You had me there because you do a lot of work for the stream and keeping that quote database up. Hmm. Quote database is well managed thanks to you. 26K Top Cat. You'll get Top Cat VP eventually, VIP eventually. Hopefully. And then at one point there may be a contest of Top Cats. I don't know. Zoe pitched that idea and I do kind of love it, but we're probably, no joke, years away from that being a reality. I should have a Top Cat sub Discord group, which only the Top Cats can see. So really, it's just Turtle. Just Turtle sitting there being alone. Man, I hope there's other Top Cats that I can talk to eventually. It's the saddest group. Oh, I'm tempted. No one will ever talk in there because it'll just be Turtle on his own. Greater than. I mean, but now. Hey. I made a swan of some description. It's Swan Lake. It's just SpongeBob and dinner pick every day. Exactly. Oh, it's an exclusive club. Just one person in the like chat owner being like, I mean, there'll be other people here one day. Oh, wait, hang on. Why is this not happening? Ducks are subconsciously invading the stream. Won't be the first time, won't be the last. I need to put filters in here. Some sort of. Ooh. 3, 4, 5, 6. And the filters also don't go the right direction. I wonder if the other one's broken as well. Probably. Yeah, looks like it. I like the phrase subconsciously invading the stream, like we didn't have a whole like section that was about building ducks for like months. Okay, so we weren't making the chunks quite as much as we should have been there. That's alright. Chunk production has resumed. Or started. Resumed. It shouldn't be a train for this, so I'd like to make a train for this. Okay, so what do we have left to do here? We need to 3 silos. And we need trains. Trains. Good enough trains. We need to go get some steel. Okay, let's go get some steel. I think we are running out of resources there. It's okay. And we need 3 carriages. And train stops, we need at least 1 more. Okay, wonderful. Oh, wait, we missed something. Oh, shoot. I don't know how to get out of here safely. What we need is just more belts. We need quite a lot of belts, in fact. I think what I am going to do is build lead over there, because it's already like a little industrial base that's quite good. We don't need a lot of lead, I don't think, either. And then we can just start dismantling this and actually making a better, like, mall area. Maybe even going up to red belts if we're feeling a bit spicy. Guys, we feeling a bit spicy? I think I'm feeling a bit spicy. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put all this out here. Now, we're going to turn that in. Yep, that's good. And we're going to have 3 things coming out, which is going to be the copper, the tin, and the bronze. The bronze. Okay. Have any stations? Station. Part of me misses the 2-directional trains. You could do some fun stuff with those. Okay, that's fine, I suppose. Okay. No, that's bad. That's bad signaling. Never intentionally do bad signaling. Like, it's going to happen sometimes, but you should never intentionally do bad signaling. Okay. Well, what we could do here, simple. We just do it like, we don't even need to do it that way, we just do it like this. Other side. Whole thing. Like that. Oop, perfect. I mean, acceptable. Acceptable is perfect in my way of thinking. Okay, and that gets us all the tin we can consume. How much tin can we consume? A lot. Next, copper. There's nothing wrong with consuming a lot of tin. That's what my father always told me. My father did not tell me nothing wrong with consuming a large amount of tin. Perhaps he should have. I don't know. You'll be interested to having like other family members of the cat family on stream. We won't do it. I was just curious. Something I was thinking about the other day. Goodness, that scared me. Well played, well played. Yeah, we're gonna do it this way. Up, drop, up, drop. Here we go. I propose I don't actually know what that word means. Like I should. I know how to say it, I just don't remember what it says. Amounts to? Oh, look at that word. I can just Google word. Oh, hello. Hello, Friday Factorio facts. What does that would mean? With concerning, very particular to with reference to things my father told me concerning of nothing. You know what we should do? We should get chalk from here. Use to fill the trains. I think that would be appropriate. In connection to nothing I've previously spoken about. Right. Okay. Looking good. I love how they just... I love their wide reach. It's very silly. Okay. Oh, we should probably put these on automatic. Oh. Okay, and finally... bronze pick. Okay. My trains are all happily filling up with the metals that we made. Good. Good, good. Meanwhile, that is not really doing much. Okay. You know what we should do? We should build a radar. Can we build a radar? We can build a radar. Build 2 radars. There we go. That should make sure we keep vision on this. That is... That run out? It must have. Okay, fine. Got nowhere to go right now. That's okay. Yeah. We probably need to do ore for the dark blue and the light blue stir and SAF. But right now I think we're okay. So the plan now is we're going to make some lead. Now lead shouldn't be too difficult. Lead. Just want one crappy grey belt of lead for now. How are we going to make it? Out of molten lead? Sure, why not? You get more efficiencies that way. Yeah, I mean, eh. Not a complicated recipe. Need casting machines. Okay. That's actually really simple. So, casting machines. 4, 5, 6, 8. Induction furnaces. We need 3 of them. We don't have 3. We ran out of iron. Right. 1 more. Uh, 1, 2. Okay. Blast furnaces. We need 2 of them. And ore sorting. I see what I did there, and it's very funny to me. Like OR rather than ORE. Or sorting what? Getting very sassy with myself. And sassy with my bad self, as they say. They shouldn't say that. They do. What is the plan with this the sulfur dioxide gas? What can we do with that? Sulfur dioxide gas, we can sulfuric acid, we can void it. We can need of a science 3. I mean, it pretty easily turns into sulfuric acid. In fact, it'd probably be better just to do it that way. Let's not try to be clever. Being clever never helped anyone. Oh, hey. We're making more iron. Been a while. Sad math noises. Okay, so what do we actually need? We need mineral catalysts and we need chrontium. Okay. Then we can start really getting some interesting things done. Don't break your math rocks. Oh, not clicky clacky math rocks. Oh, the clicky clacky math rocks. I love that dice are just known as math rocks. That makes me happy. Okay, look, we'll do the other ore sorter. Can we just build my train stops first? Shoot. We're gonna have to continue this problem, aren't we? April approves of math rocks, as it damn well should. I think clacky math rocks. Needs them. Ah, just something fun about rolling dice, you know? Good stuff. I don't think I built the other ore sorter, did I? Oh no, I did. 8 balls contain math rocks. That is true. D12, right? Unless I'm mistaken. Eight. Is it D8? Oh. I guess I'm mistaken. You've been playing it? Oh yeah, I've seen that game. It looks very like I've seen that game on Steam. How is it? I was curious, but not curious enough to look into like someone playing it online. Level of curiosity. Eight ball, 8-sided dice. Oh my god! Seriously, that can't be right? Did I really miss that? Eight ball die. The magic 8 ball contains a 20-sided dice. Well, Google immediately says 20-sided dice. So, quite like it. Okay, excellent. Good news. Okay, so where do we start? We start by bringing in the catalysts, don't we? Feels a lot like Slay the Spire, multiple characters, each one multiple potential builds. Nice. Well, your childhood has been a lie, I'm sorry to tell you. And Chrontium. Eight ball because of the role that ball plays in pool. Yeah, that makes sense. I need paper. Paper is kept down here. Oh, that's an interesting little thing missing. Uh-oh. There's no way that ends well. Oh. Oh, strange direction you're wanting to take. I feel like one of these has probably not been signaled correctly. Oh, goodness. Thank you so much, Turtle Jackets. Really appreciate it for the sub. It didn't say like if it was how many months. But you know what? I think it's because it's conversion. But regardless, meow. Still get a good meow. You mean to do that? Well, thank you very much. It's appreciated. Still get a good meow. Good meows are important in this economy, you know? Not enough of them available. Not quite sure why that didn't do what I wanted it to do. Risk or reward is an aspect of all of them, yeah. I mean, that's cool. As I said, I'm glad you're enjoying it. It looked interesting. It looked very colourful. It seems like the really offensive way of saying it, right? Oh, this game, it looks very colourful. Sounds like I'm really disrespecting the game. It's just in. SeiferKatt, an asshole. Dice come in 3 types. Rather than a rarity for most part, safe dice have 0 negative sides, but weaker overall. Ah, it's one of those sorts of things. That's always a bit of fun. Oh, you want the good dice? Well, you got to take some chances, boy. Okay, we don't need this anymore. We can straight up get rid of that. We are running out of power poles. And we have no wood bricks. I think next session is going to be about making the mall, so that should be fun. I don't know if we'll be doing it, just so people are aware, I don't know if I'll be doing a session tomorrow. Like, my session on Thursday was cut pretty short just because Lil K was having a bad time. So I just wanted to like immediately abandon stream just to make sure I could help Panda and look after Lil K, which, you know, I'm sure everyone understands that, and if they don't, that's fine too. Need to make sure my son was okay, and he was fine. He just was having a rough day. You don't think about some of these things as you get older, but bad sides can be beneficial. Interesting. You know what? I'll check that game out. The best dice roguelike. Oh, I don't know. Best dice roguelike game playing. I've played so many of them. I really enjoyed Dicey Dungeons. That was a very good game. Someone's build. I mean, those are always the fun bit negatives, right? Ah, this negative is very bad. Unless you are a genius. Okay. This is Minkata, so... What are they... What are the restrictions on this? 1,000. Interesting. Seems low. But we'll keep the same restriction. I'm low on Bobloblium? Am I? I don't think I am. I mean, they're the newest boys in town, so yeah, I'm going to be a little short on them. That's alright, they'll get there. And croutons. Yes, croutons. And manga and J-Rock. I was always afraid that'd be low on manga and J-Rock. I don't think I've ever listened to J-Rock, really. J-pop, sure, but J-Rock, not so much. Okay, we need a... What sort is? Kill JR. I don't know, who did kill JR? Who is JR? Is probably the first question I should have asked, actually. Like, J.R.R. Tolkien? Every character has virtue, special actions they can do. Your starting character has 1 converted dice from a raid corruption. Yeah. Neat. Yeah, I'll need to keep an eye on that game. It's neat. Okie dokie. So we need Rubite, which we can steal from here. I'm sure that won't have any problems on the ratios that I worked out so diligently. And catalysts, which these are catalysts, right? Yes. Catalysts are a bit light as well, but I think in time they'll sort themselves out. I signal those virtues. Sometimes you need to signal your virtues. Or else will people know what your virtues are if you have not signaled your virtues correctly. Sometimes you just need to do some virtue signaling. I respect that. I mean, yeah, I signal virtues terribly. I signal everything terribly. What am I saying? You know, they say, go woke, go broke, and me, I'm not broke, but clearly went woke, so, you know, clearly we can see a correlation. Bought a home, have a new child, that's true. I mean, to be fair, having a child has nothing to do with your financial status. Not like you buy a child from the Apple store, which is probably good for multiple reasons. I don't need to list all the reasons why it's good that you don't buy a child from the Apple store. A child. Do they have a return policy on children? They do not. I mean, one could argue I'm more broke because I bought a house, but no, years of saving, and then I have no money because of the something glass onion, turn your child into an NFT. Oh, you know what? If NFTs weren't successful, if NFTs didn't fail, that was the next thing the crypto bros were thinking of. I guarantee it. Oh, I can already hear them salivating over the idea of child could be an NFT. Mm. um. We ran out of chalk. Go deliver some chalk. To be fair, they were salivating over anything being an NFT. True, they were. But, you know, if they could have made more NFTs, especially ones with sentimental value, that would have made them just... they would have loved that in a way that makes me uncomfortable. God help us if they ever figure out how to make an AI an NFT. God help us if they ever figure out how to make NFTs successful. Meanwhile, someone types angrily, actually, Seif, but NFTs have always been successful. They have a shirt they can make only one of. It's an NFT. It's good. Children's NFTs would make crypto bros would have to talk to women. No, it wouldn't. I don't see a good... No, we're abandoning this topic of conversation right here, right now. Non-fun was in the name. I liked, there was a really good D&D item someone made, which was the non-fungible trident NFT. I love the non-fungible trident. It was a trident that you totally owned. It was totally your trident, but it was locked in a dungeon. And it's just like, oh, yep, I see. It's locked in a dungeon that you can never access, but it is your trident. Novice has 2 sons? Wait, what? Sorry, this is the biggest news of the day. What do you mean Novice has 2 sons? You can't just come out with truth bombs like that. Right and true. What have I said about puns? They're entirely acceptable here. What is this image you've left? Elevated train lines, my beloved. When will you be mine? Do I have to write a love poem to elevated train lines? Because I bloody will. 2 suns mean 2 shadows. There's only 1 shadow for everything. False. Not the shadows. No. Hey, who turned out the lights? Anyway. Yeah, Doctor Who reference. Nice. It's alright. Yeah, I mean, it's a good episode. Also, first episode with River Song, so it's a much more important episode as well. Those elevated tracks will bring Spaghetti to a new level. Yeah, they will. I am ready for that too, don't you worry. My body is ready and quivering with excitement. Phrases Seif could have not said. That one. That is all. No, that episode is years old. A lot of... I don't really know how, but Doctor Who just has like a lot of things in it that just make people just like... Did I say that? Yeah. I'm gonna accept that. I know I said something about quivering. I know I shouldn't have, but I know I did. Hovercraft is full of eel. That sounds like a you problem. At least your hovercraft has a problem. Eels don't belong in a hovercraft, they belong in a museum. Do eels belong in a museum, Seif? To say. Human marine biology. That's valid. We went around like that, actually. We wouldn't have to be sneaky about anything. I hate being sneaky about things. I am about as obvious as a tractor. Which is why they've always called me a detractor. I sound like a tractor now. Fair enough. I'll respect that. Shadow and reflection rather than two shadows. What's the reflection you speak of? Just to be clear, I'm not asking what is a reflection. I'm just... What is reflection? Can you imagine how well this would be done if it was better? Well, imagine how... Well, imagine if Seif could build normally. Still using wooden power poles. It's going to be changing very soon. Or used to. Wondering how the best way to get this done would be. How can our reflections be real if mirrors aren't real? It's a classic question. See, now look what you've done. You've brought up reflections and mirrors, and now everyone's quoting Jaden Smith. Okay? Now, I hope you're embarrassed and ashamed and apologize. You don't have to. Even if I wanted you to, you still would. How can magnets be real if mirrors aren't real? Well, that's spooky logic I wasn't prepared for today. Eyes being real is protected by the New Zealand Constitution. Fuck off. Why is everything in the New Zealand Constitution these days? Good. I love it. Everyone's an expert on the New Zealand Constitution except me. Alright. These days are protected by the New Zealand Constitution. You're, Okay. So what I'm thinking is that, do we have any tanks on us? We do. Kinda cool. I'm expecting that actually. So we need a locomotive, 2 locomotives, tiger wagon and fluid wagon. And then we're going to pull this out here. Oh, we're gonna need to worry about shark again. Nothing protected as D's nuts. Good. You want to make sure D's nuts are protected. Last thing you want is unprotected nuts. Does anyone have any radioactive spiders? I believe these days the spider is genetically modified. Because that was the new... Well, actually, that was a thing that happened. That was Amazing Spider-Man, I think. The genetically modified spider. Not burning that gas. Not burning that gas because I'm trying not to waste things. The reason I don't like throw away the mineralized water when it would be very easy to do so. Waste not one, not indeed. And because it's like, this is the new thing that I'm doing, and this is the point of this run. You know, because I've done sulfuric, what are you? Dioxide, sulfur, okay, sulfur. I don't care if you don't think it should be there. He shouldn't be there. It's supposed to be there logically. Legally, it has to be there. Mineralized water is landfill. No, mineralized water is free resources. Free resources. I don't like that that's not capitalized. There we go. No, I'm liking trying to use it. It's fun. It's just, as I said, it's just the thing I'm trying to do in this run. Just to amuse myself. No one expects the environmental inspection. Uh-oh. This guy again. I expect it these days. Okay. These ships you can build to dredge up silt from the bottom to make landfill with. I mean, it kind of already is. It's the seafloor pump. And you can use mud. Kind of already in the game. Or in the mod. Okay, that makes that. We put the silo in there. Hopefully in the other way. You know what? I don't care. Almost perfect. Almost heaven. Almost perfect. Building train tracks, kinda messing things up. Anyway, That was a new version of that song that exists, apparently. Building tracks, messing up. What the hell is this belt? Oh, sorry, that that note got away from me. Am I on blue science? I am, but I'm not. Really, what I've been doing for the last little while is making green science more efficiently. And we've literally just finished that right now, because now we've got lead. Yeah, that note really got away from me. So what we're probably needing to do... You're looking to see if you put all fluids on the fluid bus. Don't do this to yourself. There's so much to live for. Don't, don't flip and do it. Fluid bus is a mistake. Don't do it. You have so much to live for. Oh. A very strong no. I think the reason we're not doing science right now is because we're making all these bullets. Probably don't need all these bullets. Okay. Now, it's time to cause some devastation. Hell yeah, devastation! Because now we've got copper and iron and lead and tin and bronze, which we didn't have before. It's really the only thing we've done after expanding all of this, is just make bronze. Now, what I do kind of still... No, you know what? I don't want the mineralized water right now. We'll just cut that off. We'll just cut off what we can and see where we go with it. Might go horribly wrong, but if it does, it does. We are going to end up with a bunch of crap in my... Okay, maybe we should start here. How about work forwards? I mean, work back... No, work forwards, yeah. No, work backwards. Backwards is weird. Next Seablock, playthrough only liquid metal transfer. No use of belts for metal. I mean, what do you mean next? That was last. Why I'm afraid of it. Literally why I don't want to do it again. Okay, see, this is what I was afraid of happening. We will sort all that stuff out in a moment, don't you worry. Unless you're already worried, in which case I can't do anything to help you there. This is going to be a big rebuild. Kind of excited about it. That does actually need to exist. That's how I make my mineral catalysts. Mineral cats, if you... okay. Hmm. That's vaguely problematic. I think we'll leave that for the moment. Oops. Nope, needed that to stay. Sure we haven't cut off everything in a strange way. Have we? Oh, I don't. Have we? I don't know. We'll figure. Look, if we have, we have. Don't worry about it. Okay. Belt's full. Belt's full. Inventory's full. Greetings. You think about trying out Seablock? Any mods recommended with it, or is there a mod list that I'm using? Okay. First off, look forward to it. Seablock is one of my favorite mods, but it's not everyone's. I'm not really using anything major. What I would say is I like Factory Manager, but if Helm mod works for you, then absolutely use Helm mod. I would recommend doing something like that because it is a lot going on. Seablock does have a meta pack, that's true. I make concrete out of sand and coral. I can make concrete later. I don't know quite how you make concrete, like what concrete's made out of. But yeah, there is concrete later. To answer your question though, I mean, look, the best suggestion I have for Seablock is take it easy. It is not a sprint, it is a marathon. You will not finish it quickly, so don't anticipate to do so. But no matter what you do, you're always making progress, so that's good. I like Squeak Through just because there's a lot of pipe work in it. But if you think the Squeak Through is cheating, then that's fine too. Some people do consider Squeak Through cheating, and that's okay. Okay. Oh, shoot, I didn't want to pick that up. You don't use Squeak Through? That's fine. I think I didn't used to. Like, when I first started Seablock on Season 1, I wasn't using Squeak Through, and then I was just like, Squeak Through for life! Got very into Squeak Through. Yeah. As I said, not judging anyone who does or does not use Squeak Through. I just like it. I just think it's neat. Oh, goodness. I swear that sound is louder than it used to be. Thank you for following Des Boy Records. Get it. The mod packs, what, disable Squeak Through? Jeez, Puritans. Sometimes I say something and I'm like, why did I say that? That was one of those moments. Okay. You love Recipe Book and Factory Planner. Just finished the full Pyrodons. I'm looking forward to another challenge. I mean, if you're looking for another challenge and you think this is going to be more challenging than Pyrodons, I hope you're not disappointed. Because Pyrodons is, of course, a much bigger challenge. Nullius is horrid. Nullius is the one that broke me. Almost broke me. Okay. Yeah. Seablock is not going to be as much of a challenge as the other thing you just said. Sorry, I just had a moment where I'm trying to figure out what I don't need. Pipe visualizer. Oh yeah, that'd be good actually. I always make a joke that like Seablock is the thing that taught me to not be afraid of like oh shoot, of pipes. you're afraid of pipes before Seablock, you either don't finish Seablock or you're not afraid of them later. Belt visualize. Doesn't belt visualize just look at a belt? Look at belt. Congratulations, you have visualized the belt. No, it's better? Okay. Well, I don't think we've cut power to too many things. It's probably nice. Oh, solder. Shit. Solder is going to be a problem. Okay. Solder is going to be a problem. Right. You know what? Solder. Can we make solder coils? Oh, yeah. Soon. Solder coils. Yeah, though. I think the things that are made here need to not be here anyway, so it's okay. Uh-oh. I like how I just got 4 pistols in my inventory. Sulfuric acid is your bane, you can't make it fast enough. Are you playing Seablock? If so, whereabouts are you? There's always ways to make sulfur easier than ever. Okay. 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 Fair enough. So need to consider making tin wires, which we can consider. Okay, well, here's a thought. We could always put lead into... Yeah, get the bars of lead, get another way in, do that way. Probably the best way to do it. Lead, pick, and then move the solder over there. That's probably the best way we'll have to make this. Okay, that's far from efficient, but whatever, we'll take what we've got currently. I really liked the, I really liked the lime manufacturing for copper. Oh, copper, sorry. Sulfuric acid. That needs to be removed, that needs to be removed. That is part of steel, which we're also removing that. Okay. Really didn't make as much space as I thought I would, but I can, I suppose, turn this area into an outgoing, ingoing point of trains. Beam power is generally, unfortunately, the easiest way to make power. It makes quite a lot of power quite easily. Like this area here makes about 100 megajoules of power. That's pretty good.
Kicking, for goodness!
Thank you for following Fremen Kuru. It works. Beam power, I think, is almost too good. What we're gonna do? Oh, that's silicon. Okay, we're gonna figure out what to do with that silicon later. And we've got a bunch of nickel, which we'll also have to figure out what to do with later. I mean, okay, that's fine. What I might do is grab a train and just drive around to points and just drop off all this crap that I've accumulated. But I think that's a job for next stream. So next stream what we're going to do is bring in the iron, steel, copper, bronze, tin, lead, just bring in all that stuff, just put it all in here. And then we will figure out how to just make a bunch of crap. How do I feel about this area? My science labs. No, don't feel great about it. You know what I could do? I could sushi it. That's a terrible idea. That is a terrible idea. Everyone is way too excited about the idea of sushiing basic resources. At least until we get to bots. We're not sushi ducking. You know what? Let's sushi it. I haven't had good sushi in almost 8 years. Well, anyway, that is something I'm going to consider tomorrow. Because this is going to be an absolute mayhem, which I've just considered, and I don't know if I like it. But it'll be... I don't know if I'll be streaming tomorrow. I'm going to try and stream tomorrow, just because my stream on Thursday was cut short. And we'll see what we can do. But anyway, with that consideration, and that plan for an absolute gosh darn nightmare, it's a good time to call it quits. Just make this whole area into just a big sushi area. Not a terrible idea. No, it is a terrible idea. Maybe not sushi, but we'll certainly deconstruct all of this and we'll figure out a better way to make it. Put the science in a better place. I don't know. It is a terrible idea. Yeah. So the goal tomorrow, well, tomorrow/next stream is to improve this, make a workable mall of some description. And then we'll see where we go from there. We've got all this space to make a mall, plus all this space. This is probably... Actually, frankly, surprised it's still consuming. I don't know whether I just want the mineralized water to just skip over to here or something. Yeah, I feel that. Way cooler. Anyway, I gotta stop streaming now. I do have to go to bed. So I'm gonna save. Boop. Go out of the camera. Shabam, cats explode. You really don't want that. Thank you everyone very much for watching today. I hope you've enjoyed yourselves. If you are new here, please do consider following. I'd appreciate it. Otherwise, do what you want. I'm not your dad. I'm pretty sure. I typically stream Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, but I may be streaming tomorrow just to make up for my Thursday stream. Thank you, Turtle. Thank you, Freeman. Thank you, Zoe. There is also the social links. They are there. You got youtube.com/SeiferKatt. You got the Discord link, D for Dad. Exactly, that's a good one. You want to go to YouTube, that's where I post all my VODs of Factorio. There's a full Seablock run there. There is a space exploration run, 0.5. There is a Nullius run. There is two Sushi Belt runs. There's just a lot of Factorio content there. So if you just want to see Factorio content, there you go. Tons of it. Literal tons of it. And it's also the Discord link. So if you want to join a community that's fairly small, but, you know, you want to just chat, it's available for you if you want it. tons of it. Metric and imperial tons. And with that, have I missed anything? No, I don't think. You guys just go nuts with the sound effects at the end, don't you? I can't stop you. That's all I've got today. Thank you very much for watching. It is appreciated. And I'm going to stop the recording and then we're going to raid someone. Thank you very much.